Every parish church, large or small, still has traditional ministry opportunities to act in the public square.
We gather to celebrate a great victory, a great triumph, the triumph of life over death.
Funerals, weddings, and baptism are often times when even our most secular part of Canadian society find their way into contact with the powerful message of Christ and the time-honed ministry that we, as the Anglican Church, have to offer. The Church has long had an important role in making and guiding society through these important and meaningful life events, and we still do today. The smallest congregation to the largest parish have these opportunities to connect. We do them well, and they continue to showcase the good news of Jesus Christ and how our faith in Christ is a pattern of hope, compassion, and guidance for all people in our communities. But as our culture and society have changed, the Church must always be ready to explore new opportunities to connect with society and make a difference in the lives of the wider communities we are part of and are called to ministry to. In a diocese as diverse as Niagara, that means encouraging and supporting all kinds of different ways for parishes, groups, and leaders to connect with the public square. An example of one of those ministries is HARP, the Hamilton Association for Residential and Recreational Redevelopment Programs.
It's a charity that was started as an outreach program of the Anglican Church in 2006. And we've matured now to the point where we've taken St. Peter's, an old Anglican church, and opened it up as a community center in Hamilton in a high-need neighborhood. So we basically said to the neighborhood, to the community, here is space for no charge. We serve over 20,000 people every year. So we have things like art classes and pottery and ceramics. We have aerobics, yoga, Aikido, which is Japanese martial arts. All people who don't have a lot of funds but need the space to come together. It's using the space for the betterment of the community.
There's a program every day, and you are welcome to come and participate in these programs. And that makes me happy. And all the people that are surrounding me are happy. Our mental and our physical health depends on these programs. It is God sent that the Church is here and providing all these activities for us. It is God sent.
HARP is one example of how sometimes God calls us to support where God is already at work. By putting our shoulder behind and helping the good work that has already been started, we can make real God's kingdom. Open Doors at St. Christopher's Anglican Church in Burlington is another example of a ministry that not only supports the community, but that responds to fulfill the most basic needs of those who are isolated, marginalized, or oppressed.
Open Doors is a group of 13 programs, and they span right across food programming, community resources, and child, youth, and parenting. We serve a range of people and of people's needs. So some people that come here come and utilize our programs because perhaps they're at a lower economic level, perhaps the working poor, or we have a group of people that come that just want to socialize. So we have 2 community meals that happen here on a weekly basis. We have a food bank, a farmer's market. We have community kitchens that run. We have parenting classes and workshops. We have 2 after-school programs that run, a kids club and a tweens club. And we also have our free clothing store. I think that it would have great impact if we weren't here.
I'm living with my mother right now, and she's going through the early stages of dementia. So I cook her meals for her, and then after I cook her meals, then I come out and go to the dinners. And then I get a break by coming here. People that do work and for whatever reason have low incomes, this program really helps a lot.
Open Doors is an example of how God calls us to ensure that people with the least resources can still flourish and receive the blessings of God's kingdom here and now. The St. Albans Anglican Church Migrant Workers Service in Beansville is an example of a ministry that offers hospitality to those members of the community that are isolated from the rest of society.
I may say that it's a ministry of compassion and love, a ministry that is looking for the outcasts, a ministry that opens the doors for people who don't belong originally to this place, but are doing some contribution to our community. We opened with a service last year with the workers, but as soon we opened the service, we noticed that they need something else. They need a company, they need the support, they need a place, they need a home. So we also offer a food program every Sunday. We also offer a health program. Sometimes doctors come to the place and give the service to the workers. Also, St. Albans include this year a bike program, which has been a beautiful program. At this point, we gave to them more than 86 bikes. We also provide them internet service to allow them to communicate with the families in Mexico or in the other countries. And also we provide a school bus on Sundays, so the school bus go around the farms and pick up the workers and bring to the church. We have workers that are coming to Canada more than 12, 16 or 20 years, and they were invisible during that time. With our ministry now, people in our community are aware that they are here.
We like to feel something spiritual, and we're looking for God too, right? It's not easy for work in the outside with the sun, with the rain in times. It's really hard for them. Sometimes the language is difficult. When we come here, yes, everything is open. We forget a little bit the bad things and we stay relaxed. And if we don't come to the community, it's too bad. I think the service community is really, really nice in this place. And the father is starting to walk to the farm, and now the community grow. I like that.
St. Albans is an example of how God seeks for us to strengthen the diversity of our community by providing dignity to each of its participants. Just as these ministries are a clear example of the gospel at work, there are many more that day to day make a difference in people's lives. By following the example of Christ, the ministries of the Diocese of Niagara will continue reimagining and reshaping the church and the communities we serve.